All right, welcome back to the channel, CryptoTro. I am CryptoTro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies for beginners. And today, man, we're going to talk about how the CEO of JP Morgan says Bitcoin price will 10x, but he is saying that he still won't buy anything. And we're also going to talk about one of the biggest ETH mining pools being shut down this month. So we're going to get straight into that information. But before we do, man, make sure you like and hit the subscribe button, man. I appreciate everybody who's been tuning in, who's been just continuing to lock in with me. I'm at 488 subscribers, man. I never thought I would get this many people to actually subscribe to my page. So I appreciate each and every single one person watching the video. And also check out some of my videos, like this recent short I made. It's just showing how you could have invested $1,000 and got some good returns on different cryptocurrencies. And also, I have multiple videos showing you how you can make a passive income in the crypto space with Web 3.0. And no, this is not financial advice. Like I say, this is my personal journey, just showing you what I'm going through on my personal journey. And maybe, something that I do or something that someone who's in crypto do will maybe, hit that spark and just inspire you to start investing in cryptos as well, because we are in the beginning. We are on the first legs of the crypto space, and it's going to only continue to grow. So I'm very excited to see what's next for crypto. And also follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the description. Make sure if you want to get in contact with me, if you want to hit me up directly, Twitter is the place for that. Twitter is the place for that. You can hit me up directly and get in contact with me instantly. And I always reply as soon as I can if I'm not busy. So follow me on Twitter if you want to hit me up directly. That is the place. So let's get straight into it. So we see Cointelegraph pretty much published this article talking about JP Morgan CEO saying Bitcoin price could rise 10x, but still won't buy it. So banking mogul Jamie Dimon has been notorious detractor of Bitcoin since 2017, in contrast to his firm's overt desire to capitalize from the ecosystem's growth. In an online interview with Times of India, Jamie Dimon, CEO of investment banking behemoth JP Morgan Chase, slandered Bitcoin's popular appeal despite stating that the leading digital asset could increase 10x in a matter of 5 years. A historically staunch critic of Bitcoin, Dimon called it a fraud back in 2017 and cited the reported capability for criminals to invade capture from authorities by operating their financial transitions in BTC rather than US dollars. So let me start right there. We already know this stigma saying that criminals can potentially invade, or could potentially launder money through Bitcoin is so false, because banks are literally laundering money already. Banks are already doing this. So Bitcoin, if anything, you have an address where you can always go back to and see the transactions. Maybe you can't see the specific person, but you can always go back to their ledger and see, where the money is moving from and to. So that stigma that they always play, saying that, cryptos could be used for fraudulent activities. Money is used for fraudulent activities. So that's not really a good argument in my perspective. But of course, they just saying that because, not necessarily saying that, they don't believe cryptocurrency will continue to go up. But in my personal opinion, I believe they are frightened by cryptos just because of the evolution, and old money don't want stuff to change. So a lot of these people in positions are old money, and they already made their money and they want to continue making the money that they made the way they do. But they got to understand that crypto is coming in and shaking up pretty much every industry, man. I can't think of an industry that crypto would not affect in the future. So let's continue to go on. When Times of India asked the CEO whether Bitcoin or other crypto assets should be banned or regulated, Dimon responded, "I really don't care about Bitcoin. I think people waste too much time and breath on it, but it's going to be regulated and it will constrain it to some extent. But whether it eliminates it, I have no idea, and I personally don't care. I'm not a buyer of Bitcoin. That doesn't mean it can't 10x in price in the next 5 years." So one more stop right here. If you believe or you think it can 10x in price in the next 5 years, why would you not own it? It's like saying you like pretty much going against the grain, especially if you're this investor, if you're so involved in banks, if you're a CEO of a bank, and you know this asset can go up in 10 years and you don't buy it, yeah, that's ridiculous to me. That's a crazy way of thinking, man. But hey, to each his own. So despite this, JP Morgan has over the past year expressed a growing interest in the development and implementation of crypto and blockchain initiatives. In January, the firm purchased a 10% stake in ultra bullish business intelligence firm MicroStrategy, whose CEO Michael Saylor is one of Bitcoin's most renowned investors and holders. In July, the firm created multiple worldwide job postings for blockchain development, engineers, and marketers to work for its crypto-centric Onyx division responsible for launching the bank's stablecoin asset JPM Coin in October 2020. According to a recent report, JP Morgan's subsidiary Counterpoint Global is considering offering cryptocurrencies to wealthy clientele. With assets under management topping 150 billion, this will represent a sizable state of approval for the rest of the banking industry. Damon has received notable criticism for his dismissive views on digital assets, and no more so than from Wall Street veteran Max Kelser in an interview with Cointelegraph in late 2020. Kelser shared a biological analogy to express his discontent with the banking magnate. Bitcoin came into existence as a spontaneous life form that grew out of global collective consciousness as a defense mechanism to fight predatory central banks. Jamie Dimon is a parasite like a tapeworm, and our species had no defense. So with God's help, we collectively willed Bitcoin into existence to fight fiat money, fractional reserve banking, and Keynesian debt money propaganda. So there was a lot, man. There was a lot. But like I said, if you think an asset is going up in 10 years, why would you not buy it? I like to always say, of course, people talk, but people got to push a position as well. People got to push an agenda as well. Me personally, I believe owns Bitcoin. I don't believe the stuff that he's saying that, because any investor, even if you're an old school investor, just seeing what's going on with Bitcoin, why would you not want to get a piece of the pie? Not saying you got to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy $1,000 worth and just to see, how it moves. So I don't personally believe he has zero Bitcoin at all. But I don't know. That's what he's telling the people. So, I always say, don't listen to a man's words, listen to a man's actions, see what they actually do with their money. And I wouldn't be surprised if we pulled up Jamie Dimon's bank account, we can see he has been purchasing Bitcoin. But that's just my personal opinion, man. That's just speculation. But who cares? Who knows? We already know crypto is here to stay no matter what a CEO of a bank says, no matter what the president says, no matter what anybody says, cryptos will continue to change the world as we know it. So now we get into the second article, the second largest ETH mining pool to suspend all operations. So launched in China in 2018, Spark Pool controls over 22% of ETH's hash rate as of today, second only to Ethermine. So Spark Pool, the second largest ETH mining pool in the world, is suspending operations due to the ongoing Chinese crackdown on crypto. The mining pool officially announced September 27th it has suspended access to new users in mainland China in response to Chinese authorities initiating new measures to combat crypto adoption in the country. Following initial restrictions made last Friday, Spark Pool will continue shutting down services and plans to suspend existing mining pool users both in China and abroad on September 30th. According to the announcement, the measures intend to ensure safety of user assets in response to regulatory policy requirements. Further details about the shutdown will be sent out through announcements, emails, and insight messages, Spark Pool noted. Launched in China in early 2018, Spark Pool has emerged as one of the world's largest mining pools for mining ETH, alongside the world's largest ETH mining pool, Ethermine. At the time of the writing, Spark Pool's mining power makes up 22% of ETH's global hash rate, slightly lower than Ethermine's share of 24%, according to PoolWatch.io. The news comes amid the Chinese government reinforcing its negative stance on crypto, declaring all crypto-related transactions illegal in the country last Friday. Some of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges like Binance and Huobi have subsequently suspended new account registrations from mainland China, reportedly keeping servicing users in Hong Kong. Sparkpool did not immediately respond to Cointelegraph's request for comment. Sparkpool's shutdown comes as ETH continues its switch from a proof of work consensus mechanism to a proof of stake model in 2020, part of the long-planned upgrade known as ETH 2.0. As previously reported by Cointelegraph, Ether miners will not have many choices after ETH 2.0 finally arrives, as their mining equipment is set to become obsolete. This is major, man. One of the biggest pools shutting down, one of the biggest ETH mining pools is shutting down. And this was only a matter of time. Like, even if China didn't ban it, we already know either moving to a proof of stake model pretty much means it takes less energy. And you don't have to actually have all of that equipment to mine your ETH. So this is going to be major moving forward as far as people who have their ETH staked onto different pools. I will personally just take it out and then wait for ETH 2.0, or, maybe use Coinbase. I'm not sure. But I believe this is going to be something that will affect ETH's price on the 30th. But we really just got to see, because when that happened pretty much, and when the Bitcoin thing happened in China, we saw that drop of Bitcoin's price. So we might see a drop on ETH's price, but it just depends. But we know cryptos can't be stopped, man. We know cryptos, no matter if they shut down the mining pools, it's just only a matter of time before cryptos completely take over. But I'm glad, of course, ETH is moving to that proof of stake model where it's not using that energy, and you don't have to have all of that equipment to mine ETH. It's going to be, like I said, the proof of stake, where you're staking your money and pretty much earning a passive income without having to use all the power and lose money on buying all of that equipment. So I'm very excited to see what's next for, the crypto space as a whole, man. It's a lot of stuff that's been dropping. This video today, I just wanted to keep it short, and I saw these two articles that really caught my eye. So I really wanted to just go in depth on those articles, but stay tuned, man. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Like I said, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's your boy CryptoTro. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. CryptoTro, Tro_crypto. You can get directly in contact with me on there. So that's my video for today. CryptoTro, I'm out of here.